Alright, fire at the rental. This is wild.
Dude, they tried to burn down my house. Who are they? Not quite sure, although I have my suspicions. So I get a text message from my tenant that's like, no big deal. We had a small fire at the house last night. Just wanted to let you know. Get a hold of me when you can. I don't get this message until the following morning, and the fire was the night before. No big deal, small fire. Thought I'd show up and see a little bit of melted siding. Well, it was a lot more than that.
Just got off the phone with the insurance company. Have not even got a number to a claims adjuster yet. I get damage in the sill plate in the box all the way up to the roof. Windows are done. Door almost got breached. If that would have gotten inside, it would have been toast. But it's starting to rain, and I want to minimize the damage, so cutting a tarp up, throwing it on the roof so it'll drape down. All right, it's all tarped up. It's raining. Yes, I was on the roof in the rain, tarping this. Let me get it in here. Oh, turn that off. All right, so that house is damaged from the sill plate to the roof. A lot of exterior damage, and there's even holes in the drywall upstairs in the dormer. This is going to be a mess. This is crazy. I feel bad for the tenants. Luckily, the tenants had renter's insurance. Always have renter's insurance if you are a renter, because it's going to cover your belongings inside. Okay, I'm over here at the fire job at the rental. Got going on this. Got the ball rolling. Still haven't even got any insurance money. It's only been a week. Service master just left. They're cleaning the inside of the house, getting rid of the smoke smell. I've pulled the door, boarded that up for now. Doors in there, lawnmower, garbage can. It's all toast. That's all boarded up and covered right now. Started taking this deck down. Looks like the fire began right here and then ended up actually catching the garbage or the gas can for the mower. And I think that's what it was. I'm assuming it was an errant cigarette or something. That window's coming out. The upstairs window I've already pulled, chucked it, saved the frame so I can just order up a new one. Working my way down and stripping everything that I can and going from there. The plate in the box didn't get hit too bad, but I mean, look, we got foundation cleaning to do. Plate got cooked, box got cooked, the end of the subfloor. Inside the door actually looks like the vinyl floor got it a little bit too. I'll put a bunch of pictures up because I haven't got a lot of video, but I do have pictures, so I will show you a bunch of those pictures right now. Okay, so that's about it for the moment. Just working on getting these two windows pulled and boarded. Probably get this deck out of here. If I can pull more or the bulk of the siding on this side today, I think I'll do that. And then probably be back tomorrow to start pulling stuff down, getting ready to re-insulate, and go back with OSB instead of this stupid Celotex. So I'm gonna call this the lament of the rental. This is what you get to deal with sometimes when you're dealing with somebody else's property that you own and have to maintain. Luckily I do this for a living, so the repairs will be simple. Scratch that. The repairs will be easy. The process is not simple dealing with the insurance company. This is the first time I've really dealt with one. It kind of sucks because they don't move very quickly and you got to fight them to get your money, as far as I can tell so far. So I'm going to get back at this. Maybe I'll give you a recap when I'm done today, or maybe I will catch up with you guys tomorrow when I'm back out here screwing around with it. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how these videos are going to work, but I wanted to document the process and throw them all together so you're seeing them. All right, update on the rental. Come with me. Did get out here the other day. Doors boarded, windows boarded, upstairs window is boarded. Where we were charred here was able to use a flat disc on a grinder, remove the charring, and primer it. I'll probably get another coat of primer just to seal everything. I did the same thing up on the fly rafters. But when I was working on that, I realized I've got existing damage here, probably from water over the years. So I'm gonna get this pulled, and I guess we'll go from there. I know this isn't really in depth. I'm just trying to kind of document what I got going on here. So. Well, that's what I've got done so far, and getting ready to cut this loose to the siders. I am not siding this myself. That window up there has been all completely reframed. It's just waiting on the window to replace, and this one's going to get reframed today. And the siders are just going to wrap everything with metal. They're just going to wrap back to the stop where the plywood is, and that should be. Now that's just hoping that the windows are actually the right size. I ordered them the right size, but that doesn't mean they're coming the right size.
Once that was done, I called the siding crew that I've worked with for years. They've done, I think, 4 houses for me now. They do really good work. They're very affordable, and they're very reliable. So I cut them loose on there because actually the weekend that they did that, I was working on a different garage, kind of got the band back together with the guy I used to build garages with, and we built one over the weekend, and actually I've got a video of it. I'll put the card here somewhere. But the weekend I was doing that garage, they sided my house because the following weekend they were going to side the garage we had just built.
Well, they're not here, but they did get halfway done yesterday. I'm sure they'll be back in the next few hours to get the rest of this done. Siding matches up pretty nice, if you can see. I'll have to get back and put the light above the door, and then gonna have to rebuild this deck. But looking good, looking good.
I got the window measurements the first or second day on the job. I called my supplier at one of the local big lumber yards. He said, all right, got it, I'll call you back shortly. He called me back, he goes, I didn't even order them. He goes, they're 17 weeks out. That would have put me into like January with 2 boarded up windows in this house, which was occupied. They said that's unacceptable. I said, come on man, it's a rental unit with replacement windows. I just need vinyl double hung replacement windows. He said, I'll call you back again. Finally got it down to 7 weeks. I think I got the windows in 6 weeks. So this was probably into November when I finally got the windows in. The fire happened in September. So I think it was the beginning of November when the windows finally went in. What do you think? Was that a no big deal fire? A big deal fire? Do you think maybe they should have called me as it was happening while the fire department was there? It was way more than no big deal. Like tens of thousands of dollars in damage, more than a no big deal. So all the pictures that you have seen in the video were pictures that I had taken to actually send to the insurance adjuster, because the insurance adjuster refused to come out to the job, wanted to do everything online. And the insurance adjuster is local. It wasn't like a 1-800 number. He is based in the city that the house is in, and he's like, no, we just do this all online. You can't hop in your Prius and drive over and look? Blew my mind. Anyway, I didn't get a lot of video on it, and actually at one point I did cheat, and one of my buddies came over and helped on the one day when we were buttoning up, throwing the insulation in and closing up the downstairs with the OSB. I did have some help, so it wasn't really a DIY, I guess. That deck that was on the side was built by my tenant's father or father-in-law, who does some property maintenance stuff. He threw it together with some scrap he had. So I actually rebuilt it basically the same way. I'd like to add to it because it needs some balusters and a couple other things on the deck, but I will make a video of that, the build, and if that video exists, it'll be somewhere here. So let me know what you think. Have you ever dealt with anything like that before yourself? Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Do you want to talk about numbers? You want to see another video where we can kind of break down the whole rental thing to the, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? All right, anyway, I gotta run. I got a filling that fell out of a tooth, and I gotta go get that fixed, and I want to get this video recorded before I was all shot up with Novocaine, because I know my tongue won't work at that point. So I will see you guys on the next video. They've been great tenants outside of the fire.